A big warm hello to everyone who's watching. This is going to be another exciting episode of Overwatch. Today we are playing with possibly my favourite character of the game. We are playing today with Mei. Now she is a brilliant character. Comes up more under a defensive character. So on attack she isn't as strong, but on defense she is really strong. Today we're going to be playing on King's Row, which is a semi-control point payload map. So the attackers have to capture the first control point and then the payload rolls its way up until the end of the map. I am really unsure who decided to put a character like this in a game, but I am so pleased that they haven't gone with just a standard guns and shooting. Her playstyle is extremely unique. Let me run through some of the things she does as we watch the gameplay. I really hope you enjoy the gameplay today. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. All of Mei's weapons and abilities revolve around ice and snow and coldness. She has an ice wall that she can project forward, exactly like that, to block the enemy. It's great for defense. It's great for getting away. You can use it as a defensive tactic. You can use it offensively. You can push people into a certain area. It is a great thing to use, and I'm practicing using it. It's hard to use, it's hard to position properly, especially in the midst of battle when you're really like in the mix of things. Trying to put that wall down to separate the team, to get away, can be extremely difficult, but it's a great skill to master. It's a really interesting ability that she has. The weapon that she uses is an ice blaster that cools and freezes its opponents. As you're shooting opponents, they will be frozen after a certain amount of time, but before they get frozen they will start to slow down in movement speed, so you can slowly trap opponents before you freeze them. It's a great weapon that is really good if you combine it with other characters, other heroes in the game. On your own you can deal a lot of damage by using the secondary weapon that she has, which is projecting an ice shard from the gun, which can do devastating damage. It's almost like a sniper from distance. You can really snipe people. The only downside to it is that from the click of the mouse, so it's a right mouse click, it takes about a second before the projectile fires. You can't stop it, so as soon as you press the button you have a second before the projectile comes out, which can be really hard to time. It's not very easy, but you need to get that down because that is such a powerful tactic to be able to freeze opponents and then attempt to get either a body shot or preferably a headshot to finish them off with that ice shard. Now you only get 200 ice in the gun, so you need to make sure that you're always topped up and always reloaded, because it does go down really fast as soon as you start projecting that beam out. Each shard takes 25 ice from the gun, so firing these shards can be very costly, but always make sure that the gun is recharged, otherwise you are a sitting duck. But possibly one of Mei's best abilities is her ability to go into an ice block. Now this ice block is completely invincible against any of the enemy, so you do not receive any damage, and you will also regenerate health. You don't regenerate all of your health, but it is a good place to be able to regenerate a large proportion of your health. And if your health is on, say, about 100, you can regen all the way back up to full health before the ability expires. So this is a great tactic if you're ever stuck in the midst of the enemy team and you're super worried for your life, or you want to stay on a checkpoint to contest it. You can turn into this ice block and you are protected for a certain amount of time, and you will regen all of your health back. You can then use the ice wall as a means of escape by blocking the enemy. She has such a varied playstyle, and you can play her exceptionally different to any other character in the game. She does rely on a lot of other people around her to help her out, but she can be devastating on her own, with the annoyance of being able to shield herself into the ice block and putting walls up to split teams like that. Exactly that. I took the Reinhardt and the Bastion, split the Bastion away from the Reinhardt. The Reinhardt's not got any attack by himself. The Bastion was stuck in the room behind the wall. There was the ice block. That shows you that you can just sit around, regen your health in the midst of a battle, It's fantastic for annoying the enemy because they will take your health down and you can just regen that health straight back up to full. So here we go, pretty much back up to full. It does have a large cooldown on it. Put that wall up, really annoy them by making them either go around it, or, I mean, Bastion's sitting behind it. He can't do anything whilst he's sitting behind a wall. There's no one for him to shoot. So you're really annoying these people. Try and split the team up. It's a really interesting tactic to be able to use this ice wall. The wall itself is not indestructible. You can shoot through the wall. So if it is put up, Bastion can shoot through the wall and put a hole in it fairly quickly, but it still acts as a deterrent, and people still have to go around it, and it's still really annoying. And being able to quickly pop into that ice block, regen a load of health, be indestructible to the entire team, allows you to stop ultimates coming in towards you. So the Reaper's Death Blossom, Riptire from Junkrat, any of these ultimates you can be completely invulnerable to and really annoy people. So if a Genji starts rushing in, quickly form into an ice block and you are safe. He will rush up and go somewhere else because he doesn't want to waste the 8 seconds of his ultimate on you whilst you're in your shell and cannot be hit. So it's really good. Getting used to firing these ice shards can be really hard. I should have gone into the ice block as the Junkrat side came over because I would have been completely invulnerable. The ultimate for Mei is another ice ability. She throws an orb in front of her. She can throw it quite far actually. She throws it in front of her and it will create a vortex of ice and freeze anyone that is trapped within this vortex. Now I have to be possibly the most unlucky person when using this ultimate. I never seem to get many people in it. And if I do get people in it, none of my team are really around to capitalise on it. It's a great weapon to be able to use in synergy with other people on the team because you're trapping people in place. So I throw it out, I think I missed, bounced off the cart. You can see the sort of circle it creates. It didn't catch anyone in it. I really need to practice that ultimate because it can be extremely powerful, but I don't use it exceptionally well. It's not the one thing that I love about Mei. I just find the circle can be a bit small and throwing it can be a bit unpredictable at times. You can throw it really far or you can just throw it in front of you, or like there it could just accidentally bounce off the payload and not catch anyone in it. Other times you can catch people in it and they're frozen for a certain amount of time, but because you can't really capitalise on multiple targets all at once. Oh, that was a really good wall. Managed to separate the Reinhardt. Everyone had to go around it. Quickly going for the ice block on really low health. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. He went around me. He waited for me to come out. Are you kidding? That is ridiculous. He literally just circled and waited for me to come out of that. That was funny. Wasted that ultimate on just one person. But he probably would have been better going into the team and trying to get more people with it, but maybe it's because I'm being really annoying. I accidentally put it on the cart. I think that's given him a sort of a shield. Look, that one shot I managed to 100% kill. I think it was that Tracer. That was really good. So my ice wall regens really quickly. Put it in front of that Bastion. That makes them really annoying. I think I picked him up though, but it just really annoys people. My ice block is there. The synergy with her weapons is really good. The timing that you can use for the wall and the ice shield is really good. You can put a wall up, ice block, put a wall up, ice block quite continuously. You are very sustainable. You do not die very often. It's very rare for you to die. Quickly put up the shield. Take that, Junkrat. You didn't expect that one this time, did you? So there's the ultimate going out again. I've managed to get one person, I think. When they're frozen, it's really good to be able to use that shard, that secondary attack from the gun to finish off any enemies, because they are just basically standing still. Putting this wall up to block people in, stopping them, being able to go backwards, stopping, splitting the team up. It's really effective at doing that. When they're attacking like this, they have to go around the wall. So if you're putting walls up all the time, they have to go around the walls. They can't shoot through the walls. It's a really good defense. Combined with this ice shield, you can regen all of your health back up to full, put another wall up, and shoot. You can go in and freeze them, but only if your team are really, really on you, because freezing them takes a lot of time, and you are going to die really quickly, because your health isn't amazing. 250 HP, no shields, no armor, isn't amazing. you will get taken out really quickly if you don't use walls and your ice blocks as your defense. So don't just rush in and try and freeze everyone and think you're going to do really well like that. Use your secondary to pick people off from a distance. Use the walls to really annoy people and be a real team player. It really annoys the team. It allows, if you split off the team and leave one person on their own in front of a wall or on the side of a wall and people have to go around it, your team can then pick them off without fear of being attacked from someone else on the other side of the wall. It really disrupts the team and the attack. And you can, it's like I say, it's really good for just separating people. So far in this match, they pushed this cart really far, but getting it onto this last part of the checkpoint is going to be very hard, and it takes a concerted effort to manage to get it up. That was odd, the wall went up sideways, that was really odd. Should have gone up forwards, but never mind. It's, again, just a distraction. They have to go around it, it blocks them, it stops them moving forward. I've got my ultimate ready, throw the ultimate. We can see it's freezing a couple of them. Who can capitalise? So I'm hitting them, but no one's really attacking them with me. I managed to freeze a few, but freezing people isn't killing people. I don't think it deals much damage if you just freeze them. Putting this wall up in the last few seconds to try and stop them. Overtime. Ah, I got taken out. They're pushing it really strong. I don't know if we'll be able to stop it. Come on, respawn, respawn, respawn. Let's see where the cart is. It's still in overtime. Oh, there's a teleporter up. Junkrat's coming in. No! Should have gone into the ice block. Should have gone into the ice block. Got the wall up though, so you had to go around it at least. Don't want to see that Junkrat. Let's see what's happening on the actual match. That teleporter just disappeared in front of me. Must have been all used up. They're still in overtime. They're pushing the cart. This is so tense. Get to the wall. I think I'll put it on the cart. That gives them a bit of a shield. That was bad. Come in behind them. Who can we freeze? Get everyone freeze. Freeze them. There you go. Freeze him. Take him out as 100%. I'm trapped. Pull out the ice block. Try not to die. I'm always contesting this cart. Put up another wall. Split them off. Oh, there's another Junkrat's tyre coming in. I don't have any abilities available. I would love some armour. I can't see where you put it down there, Torbjorn. Put a wall up. That should stop him coming in any further. That's it. That's the end of the game. Oh, that was so tense. That was so close right at the end. They nearly managed to get it through, but we held off. Putting those walls up and being this ice block, and she's just a fantastic character. I really love May. She has got a lot to offer. She isn't exceptionally well on offense, but she can be a good character on offense, but on defense she really excels. And you can hold up a lot of people, especially in small, narrow chokes. I've really enjoyed this gameplay today. I hope you've enjoyed it too. If you're enjoying this series, why not hit that subscribe button, put your comments in the section below, let me know what you think. I've been Fuzzy Logic, I really hope you enjoyed this gameplay today, and I will hopefully see you in the next one.